Welcome to The Update. I'm Eleanor Quirk. The Taylor Swift effect is being credited for pumping millions into Australia's tourism economy. 42% of Swifties attending her 3 sold-out shows at the MCG this weekend have travelled to Melbourne from interstate or overseas, while Webjet data shows a jump in bookings to Melbourne and Sydney for the concert weekends of around 140%. Victoria Tourism Council's Felicia Mariani says it's a major boost for the industry.
What her concerts have done all around other destinations around the world, she has revitalised the tourism industry in every city and state she's played in. We're just thrilled to bits that it's Melbourne's turn now, and we get the chance to play the backdrop to such incredible magic that she creates all around the world.
The federal opposition has labelled the government's energy policies as a train wreck that will drive bills higher and push jobs offshore. Coalition MPs argue there should be a greater focus on nuclear power, pushing for plants to be installed on the sites of ageing coal facilities. Liberal leader Peter Dutton says nuclear has been a big success overseas.
If we don't have an energy policy in this country which makes it affordable, businesses go offshore, we lose the jobs, we lose the tax, and we lose that economic productivity. In America, people are paying 1/3 the cost of energy that we're paying here in our country, in those communities where there is nuclear energy.
It seems many Australians are sticking to their New Year's resolutions, with gyms and fitness clubs coming out on top of household spending for January. CommBank data shows the fitness sector was up 13% after a 5% drop-off in December. Chief economist Stephen Halmerick says travel was also high on the spending list.
The increase in January 24 was pretty similar to last year. So this volatility over the summer months has been a pattern for recent years where we get some pretty good strength in November in spending, usually around the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, weakness in December, and then a bit of a rebound in January.
And the bass guitar used by Sir Paul McCartney to record some of the Beatles' biggest hits has been returned more than 50 years after it was stolen. A public appeal prompted a man in southern England to remember he had an old instrument in his attic. Experts have authenticated the guitar, and Sir Paul says he's incredibly grateful. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, a new Wallabies coach Joe Schmidt says developing player depth will be one of his key focus points. The former Ireland boss says it's something which will require long-term planning.
There are things that we want to make sure that we do better than we've done at the World Cup, and I think we can build on those in the short term, but I think the player depth is a longer-term rebuilding.
To entertainment, and Travis Kelce has dropped a major hint that he's set to join girlfriend Taylor Swift during her Australian tour. He's told his brother on their podcast that he's heading south to an island soon.
Venture myself over to an island here soon.
Which way are you going? Where are you going?
I don't know. I think the best ones are south right now, though, so I'm going to go south.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you again soon for another episode of The Update.